Hi, good evening, everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting. All our trainers are full with we have a lot of batches happening, teaching English, teaching robotics. So, we couldn't, we had to finish up our classes to come and interact with you. So that's why the delay. Sorry for the delay, children. I know you've been waiting here for some time. I won't take too long now, though. Let me quickly take you over the program, what it's like. Okay, so the program structure. Can you all see my screen which says robotics program program May 2020? If you can see my screen, oh, thank you. Okay, yeah. So I'm here and my colleagues Prabhat, we are both here to take you through the program. Let me just quickly take you through what this program is going to include. Okay, it's called an overview of the program. Like you can see, there's a child like you, probably your age, maybe 10 years old. Yeah, and she's trying to tamper, she's trying to tinker, she's probably trying to fix a robot that she will maybe take up for a competition or for display in school. So let's now look at the program. It's relevant from grade 3 to grade 10. So if you're in between grade 3 or and grade 10, you are very much eligible to join this program. It'll have learning curated to your age group. All right, so that's that. At any point in time, children, if you can't understand what I'm saying, if you can't see my screen, or if you want to say something, please raise your hand so that I can come to you. All right, okay, wonderful. So now let's have a look at what kind of programs we have. So parents, please, you're most welcome to be a part of this. You can view this along with your children. Yes. So, do you see what children are doing here? Yeah. So they're actually standing at a competition, which is a firefighting challenge. So the firefighting challenge is a kind of a robo that they have made, all right, or a mission that they were working on, and it's a Colombian robot that they are looking at. They're watching a homemade Colombian robot. So that's what we want to tell you. When you learn to code, when you learn to program, when you learn to make the robo work to your commands, you will actually be able to create it with materials you have and other extra material that's needed. When schools open, when we can reach out to you, we will send those materials according to what kind of challenge you are doing on an additional cost. So yeah, you can also build robots like this on a physical level, but as of now we are doing it all virtual because we're all stuck at home. We're all under lockdown. So we can't really go to schools. So we can do it online though. Why not? We can practice, we can learn, we can know about different components. And when we have the chance, we will build one of our own. So these are some of the robust line following challenge, a SumoBot challenge, couple of challenges that you have in here. And if anybody, while I'm talking, has a question, please park them in the chat, write them in the chat window so that we can address them. Yeah, so here, a little bit more information. RoboSensei is the platform on which you will be learning how to code a robot, how to program it, how to time it, how to make it compete, how to play with different kind of robots and make them do different drills. All of that you will learn on RoboSensei. After doing that, you can go to participate in competitions that happen at RoboRave. Now, RoboRave International is a 40-year-old organization that conducts competitions across the world. They do it physically, as in you are called to different places to showcase your robot and pit it against the robot made by other teams. You get to work with children from different countries. You get to plan with them. You can make robots with them. You can take inputs from them. You can share your information with them. And you can make robots together. And then you can go on to RoboRave and you can put them up there to fight with the other person's robo and win the challenge. So let us now look a little bit at the program structure, all right? What do you get to learn in these classes? So RoboSensei is the platform like I told you. Now in RoboSensei, you're going to have online activities and online missions, which are like small, tiny challenges, preparing you for the big challenge. there are also, so now you can look at the yellow one at the bottom. It says online. So this is where we'll be focusing right now, because everything that we are learning can only happen online right now. We can't really step out to schools. So we're doing it online. So that'll be fun too. You get to learn to code. You get to learn a whole lot of things that I'll take you through just now. And yeah, and when the schools reopen, we collate with you, we guide you to use physical materials to create the robot. By that time, you understand what sensors are, what motors are, what processors are, how it all falls into place to create a basic robot, how to code it, how to program it, how to make it work through some basic commands that you have taught it. So yeah, then physical materials come into picture. And if you're really that interested, maybe at some additional cost, we can send you materials across and you can create your own robot. And then further, you also get to participate in the RoboRave challenges and RoboRave events which happen across the world. So there are programs, there are challenges, there are activities, and all of this teaches you a whole lot that robotics covers. Let me now draw your attention to the program matrix. Okay, this is some part that maybe a lot of older siblings in your family, your parents might be interested to also see that these are all the kind of challenges that you get to learn. And some of these challenges are virtual, some are physical, some are virtual and physical. Some are meant for entrepreneurs also. So we have everything right from the basic level right up to university professionals. So everything for everyone depending on what you like. And if you develop that kind of interest, we mentor you and we take you right through the distance. We teach you everything in it depending on how much interest you develop in it. Yeah. Now, another something that parents might be very interested to look at, or elder siblings, uncles, aunts, whoever's home might want to see what your children will learn. So it's not just we hang around and we have some fun and we go home. You're actually taking some standard learning home. So we get to learn what? Fundamentals of coding. The basic of kinematics we get to learn. Electricity fundamentals. What are sensors and how do they work? What kind of sensors we have? Scratch type programming. Maybe some of you have experienced this at school. Block coding, what they call. So that's also something that you learn. How to use that to program your robo is what you learn here. What's a virtual robotics platform and how does it work is another thing that you learn. All our trainers have designed your lessons in a way that your learning is activity based. And the best part is that it's almost like gamification. You also get to learn the basics of how to create a game, how to do gamification. Everything becomes so easy for you to do. And at the same time, you learn peer-to-peer learning. You know what this is, right? Parents, learning from your batchmates, competing with them, understanding with them, sharing inputs with them, taking two kind of challenges and doing it simultaneously and checking notes with them. Because science, it's proven scientifically that learning achieved by learning with your peers is the best. So keeping that theory in mind, we made sure our content is designed in a way that a lot of peer-to-peer learning is promoted in our classrooms. I know children, maybe you are not that interested in it, and very soon our trainer Suprabhat will take you through the actual fun, what you are really interested in. But I must share this with the parents. There are certain learning outcomes. Okay, it's not a program made in the air. There are fixed learning outcomes. You get to learn coding, how to control your robot, how to build one, how to make it autonomous, what motor sensors are, and various international challenges, how to participate in them. And like I said, there is progression. You don't need to think, oh, you know, I'll do one course and there'll only so much I'll learn and then I'll probably forget about it. No, you can take it to the next level, right from zero to entrepreneur. So you can actually be at that level also, right on the top. If you have that kind of interest, we're going to do everything that it takes to boost your interest and to take it further. So yeah, this is a little bit of idea of what we're going to do in the robotics program for you. I also have one more thing to share with you, which is this document. See, this is what our plans look like. I know it's getting a little too theory. but soon you'll be able to see what the platform looks like. Hey, look, this is what our plan is. This plan helps you. There's a challenge called Amazing Challenge, and in that challenge, how to do the move and power activity. So if you see this plan, the markings in the blue have been done by our expert team. So if you see, parents, AID stands for asking questions, investigating, discussing, reflecting. So everything which is in the plan has all of this. Okay, everything. There's the pre and post survey also. So we get to check how much the child knows at the beginning and how much the child has learned by the end of that particular session. So yeah, it's all very well thought of. There is reflection everywhere. There is investigation. There's communication, discussion, connecting it with your everyday life. So yeah, we have very detailed planning that we put into, because we really want your children to take back home some learning. So yeah, well, that's all that I was to do. I'm going to give it over to my trainer and colleague, Suprabhat. He's going to take you through the actual mission, what the interface looks like, and have fun while you're doing it. And if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. I'm right here. I'll answer them for you. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. So I'm going to take you on a live demo regarding this, what Ankita told in very big manner. Okay, so I'm going to show you in all the gamification, virtual platform, virtual gamification, and Robo Sensei platform. So let me share my screen first. So let me know when you guys see my screen. Just do the thumbs up. Okay. You can see my screen about the RoboRave International. Just do the thumbs up, guys. Yeah, okay, Suhash. Okay then, so this is a RoboRave International website, and it's a collaborative program, and it is for all ages. Like Ankita told you about it. It starts from the lower standard category from near to age 8, I guess, because we have designed it for from class 3rd to 10. So according to that, there are many levels. There are many levels designed on that: ES, MS, HS, and entrepreneurial. Okay, so I'm going to show you about the participant section here. So you can all see it's a ES, elementary school, MS, then HS, then university professional, and you can also create a game. Okay, what we are going to design, it's all based on a Robo Sensei platform. You all can see this is when you sign up with us, you will get a dashboard thing, and you will get your email ID and a password. Okay, then you got to go and log in through it. So I'm going to show you a live demonstration. So till when then it will be login. So I can show you some different things about the participants, like who all participated in RoboRave International when it started from 2001. You know, it has a history. The history started from 2001 and it started in Mexico, not in India. You see, you will compete with Mexican students, with Chinese students. I know everybody hate China's right now, but still it's like you have to compete with them. Czech Republic, Mexico, China, US, everywhere. Our foot is everywhere. Okay, so like that, I'm going to show you about the Robo Sensei platform. Ankita, is Robo Sensei having problems today? I'm not able to log in here. I'm not able to hear your voice.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm on mute. Yeah. I'm going to just find out if you take them through RoboRave. Let me just see if there's any login that I can use for the demo. I'll be right back.
Yeah, because there is a login issue. Okay, then till then, RoboRave International website is there. Wait a second, guys. So I'm going to show you the demo still. You all can go to roboraveinternational.org, by the way, and you can check where you can sign up, you can log in, all the participants, all the challenges involved in it. You can all see here. Okay, there are a lot of challenges, just like Ankita told about the Alpine Board Challenge, Maze Challenge, Line Follower Challenge. So let me show you a video about this. A small video. It's like a alpine bot, fast bot line following challenge. Let me show you small video. You see there is one combo box screen. It's a line following challenge, by the way. Actually, so you can see there are lines. There are lines over created behind like right beneath this man. There are lines. Okay, you got to push the robot inside it, and after that, this robot will, what it will do, it will follow this robot with the help of the sensors, and all the sensors about the information we are going to tell about you. If the sensors, the microcontrollers, and the actuators, what the interconnections between them, and how to make a robot, virtual robot, because the physical robot is of another aspect. After the COVID-19, we have also that this is in pipeline. So we are going to tell you about this virtually. Yeah, Thanuj, I think you were present yesterday, but it's for them new students. So I'm gonna log in, see you give you the live demo.
Suprabhat, I've got that. Please have a look at the chat to you, message to you. That's the user ID and the password.
Okay, thanks.
I'm right here. Please reach out to me.
I think with Shobha's ID it's working.
Okay, try any, or this one that I've put will also work.
Yeah, okay, thanks. You all can see my screen, guys. When you log in, like when you sign up with us, you will get this type of a dashboard. Okay, it will take some time to open, and in the left hand side of this screen, on the left hand side of the screen, you see activities, missions, options, save code. Okay, so here there are a lot of, see, you all can see my screen. There's a robot right beneath me. See, I'm drag and dropping this robot. Okay, and this is a line following challenge. You all can see there's a line. Okay, it follows from start to end. You got to program it like that, and this is a scratch type of programming. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take a block. Okay, we're gonna take a block. First we're gonna comment that, like what it is for. Then we're gonna move for some seconds. Okay, how many seconds, like we are gonna teach you how many seconds it will move, and then it will go on for some second. And also there are LEDs. You can put on and off LEDs also, like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, like that. You got, and then you can stop it also. At one point you got to take a turn, then you can stop it and take a turn there, like this, and then you get to run. When you run it, it will go some time, so some distance. Okay, it's starting. Yeah, see, it started. Okay, it has to take turn, so we're gonna code it like that. Okay, we're gonna code it like that. And also there are a lot of programs which are available there. Okay, you got to practice according to that missions. See, you see there are a lot of missions which have happened, robotics project, and also you're gonna like demonstrate a project to me. Also you will get a live assignments based off that, based on the teachings what we will teach you throughout this course. Let me discuss the missions which are available here. See, it's the line following first, ES, MS, all the category which I have discussed: elementary school, middle school, high school, and the fast spot challenge. Whoever whoever do the fastest run of the robot, they will win this challenge. And this amazing challenge. See, if you press this play button, you all can see there's a maze. Okay, this is a wooden maze. Okay, when you just type it and wait a second, you go up, then drop it down, then go ahead and choose it, move, then stop. And if you start it, it will go. Okay, it will start for 4.5 seconds. And when you cross this checkpoint, okay, when you cross this checkpoint, you will get some points like that. You will get some points, and based on the points, you will have a score which is mentioned in the mission. Okay, let me show the score. Where is it? See, you are seeing score to beat. There are the score to beat. There are some times. Okay, and based on that, you will get some points which is mentioned here. Okay, when you get sign up with us, you got to also customize about this robot. You can customize your robot according to your own usage. Okay, You all can see on my left side, the white screen board. You have this type of robot. Then you have a MBOT robot. Then you have Arduino robot. And based on that, you have a sensors and actuators attached on it. You can select your tracks also. See, different type of tracks you can select. For fire alarm, for fire sensing, for firefighting robot challenge, for track challenge, amazing challenge, fast pod challenge, line following, alpine pod. Like we have designed so much, like you will be very interested in getting it. And also in maximum speed, wheels, distance sensor, all you can, like first you will get the knowledge of what is it, okay, about the knowledge of what is it. Then based on that, you're going to design it on your own usage. Then you're going to run it on the tracks, and based on the sensors and actuators, you're going to design the robot. Okay. Until then, you all can go to RoboRev International. You can see all the videos which have been done by us, which have been doing continuously from 2001. All the things RoboRev International, the group of our robotics like platform, what they are doing and how to sign up. There's a button also, and the sign up, login, all the buttons are also present. You can also find the RoboSensei details on RoboRev International website also, and all the teams which have registered till now. You all can go there and create a team. Based on the team, you can like compete with all the world students. So that's it from my end, guys. Ankita, you can take over.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Suprabhat, for taking the children through, the RoboRev and then RoboSensei, how you program your robots. I hope that was enjoyable for you. May I now also ask you if you have any questions? So one of my other colleagues is here, Ravi. He would love to interact with you and answer your questions. Yeah, children. So, there he is. Yeah, say hi to Ravi. And if you have any questions, parents, children, about the program, details about it, or let's say how the program works, please feel free to post questions to us. Me, Suprabhat, Ravi will all be very happy to answer you. Yeah, children, parents, any questions?
Go ahead, guys. I think they understood very clearly. Nobody's asking me anything.
So if no one is asking, I'd like to address few common questions which generally come regularly. So you would have noticed that a lot of the things is being done by on this virtual platform that we showed. So does this mean that this is a game that we are trying to teach your kids to play? Not exactly. So basically what is happening is, we're trying to create a learning ecosystem or learning environment where the kids learn these things without even knowing that they're so even to make the robot move like even one step further, just to know about how does the wheel rotate, like how many angles they have to put into, what kind of angle, like what kind of values they have to put into, sensors, how does the sensors behave. So basics of programming language. So these small things together make the robot move. So basically in the process of even doing these simple activities, students are learning these concepts, which won't be, I think my voice.
Ravi, can you hear me? Yeah, a lot of people are putting that up.
Yeah, Ravi, you are like, you got to use your earphone.
Yeah, just a minute.
Prajwal, you can't see the screen, is it? Prajwal, you want to log in and log out? I mean, log out and log in again, Prajwal?
When,
there is no screen right now that's being shown, I think, Prajwal. It's just us talking to you.
Diti Khan is asking, like, when will the batch will start?
Okay. I'll just have my colleague Shobha. She'll put up her details here, her number and her contact details, so that you can reach out to her and she will let you know when it starts. Shobha, may I please request you to share your contact details? Oh, good. Prajwal can see. Very good.
Is it better now? Okay. So basically what I was trying to say is that because of the small things that we are learning, like basics of programming, how sensors work, or kinematics, laws of motion, and electronics. So these things won't only help the students in making the robot or like participating in this competition or doing a hobby project, but also in their own education, where in CBSE, ICSE, or state boards, these topics come into place from time to time. So that's one thing that is quite like most people like would like to ask. And is there like please feel free to ask any other question that you have. Like we are here to answer that.
Yes, Nitin, yes, go for it.
Wait, I'll rename my name. My name is Devang. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. But what is, so we can only make virtual robots here?
In this platform, yes. So basically, as people are having issues getting things from Amazon and other places right now,
Yeah.
so that's why we are trying to teach the same concepts using the virtual robots.
Can I add
So
something to that, Ravi?
Sure.
Okay, so what I wanted to say, Devang, is it is virtual now because everything is virtual now these days, right? So when schools reopen, though, we will really like to encourage you to do physical missions and actually create your own robot. And if you remember, maybe if your parents were listening in right at the beginning, I mentioned that at certain additional cost, we'll be more than happy to send materials across to you or tell you where to procure the materials from and help you with guidance from our trainers on how to construct your own robot. So when people are willing to send across materials, when the world opens up, that will happen too.
And one good thing about this is that see, you already know how to do all the challenges and everything. It's just that once you assemble the robot, it's all just the same as the virtual one. See, in the virtual robot, you are just not assembling it. Rest everything you are doing is exactly, or I'll say, to be on the safe side, almost the same as a physical robot.
Okay, so parents, we're waiting for some more questions. And if not, shall we say bye-bye to you? Do let us know if you have any more questions for us. My colleague Shobha, she has put up her email ID there, shobha@3dsschool.in. Please get in touch with her. She's also put up her number a little before that, 9885333510. Please take a note of that so that you can get in touch with her and she can guide you on when the next batch gets formed, what's to be done. Please do raise your hands if you have questions or put them here in chat. Oh, Diti, you have a question, girl? Okay. Go for it. Please go for it. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I'm bored. When we will start?
As soon as you contact the number there, girl, we will definitely start as soon as you get in touch with the lady, my colleague Shobha. Tell your mommy or daddy to get in touch with her. There's a number there. And we'll make sure that you're in one of our classes and then you won't be bored. Harshit says, ma'am, to Inverto bot, how many years we need? To invent a robot. To invent a robot, how many years do we need?
Okay, so I think what you mean is make like how to work on these things. So basically, if we want, you can start working from the first class itself. But just to make it like so you understand everything, we start working on the robots starting from the third class. So on the first class, you know the basics. You play a little game. You know your classmates. Second class, you sign up to the platform, have your own ID and password, and then from the third class, you start learning how to do everything. But basically, once you register, you get your email ID and password, username and password, and you can start uh, making mistakes and learning by hit and trial on your own from the virtual platform immediately.
So you are mute.
Thank you. The sooner you get in touch with us, the better is what I said. And we start batches all the time. So hope to see you in our classroom soon. And please do get in touch with us. Any further queries, you can mail us on Shobha's ID over there. You can contact her. And thank you for giving us your time and you letting us take you through it, the whole program. Okay then. So it's bye-bye from the three of us to all of you. Thank you. Bye-bye.